Next up, we're going to have Tiffany Durr, our greenhouse manager, talk about her year.
Normally, I give a little update on what's going on in the greenhouse, but I'm just going to change it up a little bit this year. I am the greenhouse specialist here at the Land Institute, and I am passionate about being the change in the world I wish to see. To me, being the change is doing everything within my power to make sure perennial grains becomes a reality. This joins two things that I care very deeply about. That is farming and the environment. And yes, I said farming. I'm a Kansas farm guru. I grew up on a small farm, and I went on to marry a full-time farmer down in McPherson County, and we're raising two little girls, and I bet you can't guess what they want to be when they grow up. Of course, they want to be farmers too. And I know that they will get to be the first generation on our farm to plant perennial grains. So, what does being the change look like for me? It is working with innovative scientists on cutting-edge research. And when I say innovative, I mean it. A lot of the crops we are working on have never been bred for grain production before. And so we are constantly inventing new ways of doing seemingly simple tasks. We have to re-engineer a lot of our equipment. We buy rare equipment, then bring it back, and our lovely support staff is willing to modify it to make it work just right for the scientists. Or we just plain have to reinvent the wheel or the dryer, and you'll have to ask David about that one. So being the change also means that I get to work in a top-notch greenhouse. And in all honesty, I am totally biased about it since I got to help redesign it. We have the best technologies in the greenhouse industry today. We have ebb and flow benches that make sure that the plants get exactly the right amount of water that they need and all the water gets recycled. We have a heating system that's right under the root zone and a computerized environmental control system that helps coordinate everything to help keep the plants at a happy, healthy temperature. All of this contributes to plant health, which is important because we try to be as organic as we can be in the greenhouse. And we are able to do this with sanitation and pest scouting every day. And due to the vigilance of Cindy Thompson, who is in the bookstore, be sure to stop by and tell her hello when you're picking up your kerns of bread, we are able to keep this going. My recent obsession with essential oils has been a huge asset this last growing season as well. I've been able to eradicate most pests and diseases with essential oils alone. In fact, all of my coworkers can attest to the fact that every time they bring me a problem, I say, "Oh, I bet I got an essential oil that'll help with that." Because of the success of our plant health and in the renovated greenhouse, we have totally outgrown the space. We have been packed from wall to wall for the last 3 growing seasons. So we are desperately needing a new greenhouse. And we recently found out in the last year that we did receive a grant to get the new greenhouse. So that was very exciting news. And of course, right after we heard about that and I got really excited, one of my coworkers approached me and said, "You know, Tiffany, wouldn't it be really cool if the new greenhouse could be LEED certified?" And I thought, "You're right, it's a greenhouse." But a quick Google search proved me wrong. And you can make a greenhouse LEED certified. And so, true to my 4-H spirit to make the best better, I am going to try to have the first LEED certified greenhouse in the state of Kansas. The new greenhouse will be a warm season greenhouse, and it'll be a welcome addition to support our research here at the Land Institute. So recently, I've become more aware of how short and precious our time here on Earth is. It is a good reminder that while you are here and while you have time, you need to be doing what you are passionate about, and that you need to be fulfilling your life's work and with the time that you have. The time that we have is only here in this moment. Our future is not guaranteed, and our past is in the past, and right now is what we have. And this is one of the reasons I am so thankful to be a part of the amazing staff that we have here at the Land Institute. I get to work with these amazing scientists and support staff and the development staff, and we're all coming together to make a positive change in the world. I would like to challenge all of you as you listen throughout this weekend to get inspired and decide what your life's work's going to be and what you can do to make your own positive change in the world. Thank you.